So guys, I have the best news. What's the news? I'm actually getting a fourth film. Isn't that great? Toby, you okay?
No. I just want to kill you myself.
Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to a brand spanking new video. I'm Michael ZC2, and today we'll be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Spider-Man Integrated Suit Final Battle Edition from Spider-Man No Way Home. Yes, I know this review is kind of delayed and all of that, and I'm going to make sure that's not the case with the Andrew Garfield figure, but besides that, we're finally going to review it. It's finally time to review this figure. So, let's get into it. So, this is the box that it will come in when you purchase the figure, and that if you buy it online, there's nothing too special about it. But then once you remove the box and take the figure out of the box, you're going to be meeted with this. There will be a plastic tray with the figure inside. I just have it put to the side because I was moving, and I have all the accessories currently in a box or in its tray because I don't want to lose them. So you turn it over, you got photo of the figure, you got this and all that. And then you got Spider-Man with him in a pose. Then you go back to the front, go to the back, you have this at the top, then you go to the bottom and you have all these. Here's the barcode number in case you want to try and find it. And yeah, besides that, let's talk about the figure, shall we? Alrighty, so here's the figure, and I'm gonna be honest, this is a really good figure. I think it's without a doubt the best integrated suit Spider-Man figure that we currently have on the market right now until Mayfex's release, theirs. But besides that, let's just get into the painting, sculpting, all that, shall we? So the painting and sculpting on this guy is pretty nice. Like, I think it is without a doubt like really good. Like, it's like, you can tell they actually put a lot of detail into their figure to make this screen accurate, unlike some companies. And yeah, I really love it. What we're looking at, this is him from the last parts of like the movie or during the movie, because he got this suit from Ock. So technically, wouldn't this be called the almost like the Parker or like the Stark Ock hybrid, or technically the Parker's Ock hybrid suit, because Peter did make his own suit in Far From Home. But besides the point, sculpting's really nice. It looks incredible. This figure is just, well, incredible. So yeah, a lot of detailing, and I'm really impressed. I am very impressed at what I'm looking at. So yeah. Alright, moving on to articulation. The head can look up that much, down that much, and then that might happen, and side to side, and you can also do that. This can move, and then this can move. Something interesting I found out was this is actually similar to another Spider-Man's articulation, which we'll get into that later, about this torso area here. So you have a butterfly joint. They actually do have like a little thing covering it up. You could see it almost like right there. So keep this going. I really like that. And then the arm moves up. You can turn here. Arm moves out like that. And it could go up, down, but if you rotate it, you can then, have him going like this, like slapping someone. So that's pretty cool. Leg goes up like this, then to the side like that. And then there is movement here. Leg goes up that much. Then there is movement here. The foot moves and all that. So yeah, pretty cool, I'd say. And yeah, of course, he has what people call the fawn piece, but I don't mind it. I think it's okay. So besides that, let's talk about accessories. Alright, so for accessories, you're going to come with a bunch of hands. You're going to come with, the pointing hands, some web holding hands, and some, hand to, I think, hold the box? Yeah, hold the box. Flipping hands, open hands, and wall crawling hands. You also don't get just only one Tom Holland head sculpt, no, you get two. You get one where he's not beaten up and one where he is. Then for webs, you get two small webs, two big webs, and one large web. And you also get a piece where if you have a Tamashii Nations axe stand, you can attach it to it. But I preferably like to clamp the figures to the stand. Yeah, and you also have a piece to get the eyes out so you can have him squinting with the different eyes he comes with the eyes that you've seen on the figure so far, with also the other eyes. But the other accessory I really like is the box. The box is really well designed, heavily detailed, and I absolutely love how it looks and came out. So yeah. So besides that, that's all the accessories you get. So the price you're paying at, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Okay, so comparing Peter here to the light that I have right here, you can see he stands that many inches tall. I don't have my usual setup because I'm still trying to get in the process of moving everything in, so I'm kind of limited right now, so just so you know. And when you scale him up next to a bunch of other figures from other lines and that, you're gonna see that he scales up like this, like that. I don't really know what's currently on screen being scaled up with him and that, so yeah. I mean, there's a lot of photography photos I'd like to take with this guy, but sadly a lot of those figures are kind of packed away, so it's kind of going to be a little limited on who we'll see. But hey, remember, I do have a video coming out where I'm going to have this guy and Andrew and Toby fight against the Hasbro 3-pack, so I'm going to try and make it up to all of you and have those photos in that video. So yeah. So when I said the articulation points on this guy is similar to another Spider-Man, it is very similar to Tamashi's old ways of making Spider-Man, which leads us into comparison with the first one. Now this one, I actually did take the gauntlets off. It does look a little weird, but what are you gonna do? And these hands are actually from the black and gold suit Spider-Man. So yeah. But when I said articulation was similar, yeah, this moves here, and there's also like this little hinge almost system where you can turn it, but I highly recommend not turning it, because if you turn it too much, it is bound to break. So yeah, just so you all know about that when you pick up this guy. And you can also tell that this guy, like the new one, is way more beefier than the old one. Like the old one's skinny, while the new one's more buff. And I do like that. Because, sure, Tom Holland might be a little skinny, but I'm pretty sure he's a little buff too. This is just like, you know, this old version's just him like being really, really skinny, and that's just, I don't know, that just seems odd, but this does seem more like Tom Holland. So if you're gonna pick any one of them, just pick up the new one. That's what I'd say. So, get it, don't get it, or wait for a deal. Get it. If you're gonna complete the trio, you gotta have Tom. Alright? You need to have Tom in the collection to be able to complete the trio. So, yeah, if you don't have Tom, you don't have the trio completed. Sure, you can always grab the old one and call it a day, but that's up to you and what you want to do. But personally, I'm really glad I picked up this one. This is a far superior version over the last one, and I absolutely love it a lot. So, and accessories are great. They didn't have to include the box, but they did. They didn't have to include the Peter beaten up head, but they did. So, I'm okay with that. So in my books, this figure is a 10 out of 10 release. A lot of people are going to skip it because it's not Toby or Andrew, but I'd say pick him up. So, yeah. Nice job, bud. Alright, see y'all.